Bun, ne-am întors în Pillars, Copper Lane aici în Defiance Bay. Oraș. Vedem care-i treaba.
Sure.
Curat toată zona asta. Casă ăla am fost. Scrivanij, Lumdala. La scrivanire aici. Vedem care-i treaba. Mercenary. Commoner. Scrivanier. Gravea sentare să te văd aici în clapa de geometrie. Ce nu mi amintesc? Asta. Vendor is assigned. Meaning 3 turns. Mai am aici o zi. Foreign.
How do you do?
A Wells Alice face. You are one short ogre. But why are you green? And how are you getting the ducks to keep flying around you like that? You may get to smoke a lot of white leaf. Or did you get your hands on some snowcap? 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 So few people know snowcap, much less ogres. Beams you and nods his head. You're a scrivanier. I am a scrivanier. Read books. I write books. Once I ate a book, but only because it looked like a sweet pie. Or perhaps it was a sweet pie baked looked like a book. Interesting. I'm also a collector of herbs, flowers, plants. I sell them mostly I eat them. What do you have for sale? Ah, vinde, ăsta e merchant. Hai. Deci când... să-mi arate tot. Cât costă ăsta. Nici nu mă interesează. Doar merchant asta. Scrivanier. Cam atât, da? Aici e diferit. Facem noi din astea. Da. E doar un shop. Pentru chestii de poțiuni și chestii presupun de poțiuni, nu? Crafting, da. Vreau poțiuni.
Adair, you have said you fought in the Saints' War, but for which side?
The one that blew up my god.
I didn't mean anything by it. I imagine a man with a head made of fire and light could be very convincing.
Funny thing about Dear Woodens. With all that fire and light, they just treated him like another authority figure.
Ok. Continuăm la Lumdala's house. Lumdala. Merchant de paturi. A proper key. Lumdala nu e acasă. Poeme și bani. Nu am cheie. Înseamnă că nu trebuie să fiu aici. Fără chei. Perception effects are the chance to interrupt on attacks. Burst fires. Horrors. Revealed mysteries. World map. Ia stai. World map. Sus. Încă nu. Burst fires e oraș principal, presupun. Dar mergem întâi la Hall of Revealed Mysteries. Catacombs. Este e mai ușor, nu te grăbi. Historian. Ivanir. Someone actually stole something from the hall. How they managed to do that? Da. O să aflăm acum. Plat. Enemy most damage per hit. Stai, unde suntem? All
I'd
revealed.
wager there are more than a few banned books in here.
Ah, stai acolo. The hall revealed mystery.
Hail and well met.
Salut. The woman barely glances up from the tomes on the table as you approach. You're welcome to browse the stack, but mind that you keep your voice down. This is a temple, after all. Rima doesn't tolerate disorder. It's like a library. Eyes grow wide and round, because it is. Well, is the god of mysteries and answers, encryption and description, concealment and revelations. She rides her hand through the rows of the shelf. Its guidance comes from the understanding of the known and the protection of the hidden knowledge. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries was built to celebrate that. The thing that's just placed in the drive, incredible. The love of the archives. How many secrets sit upon the shelves? Fascinating, isn't it? Temples dedicated to will tend to hold vast stories of knowledge. We use that knowledge to unravel the presence and mystery of the world. Who's Grimda? Why, she's the High Archivist. She's one of the most accomplished scholars alive today. Nothing goes here without her knowing about it. Almost nothing, anyway. Scratched behind her ear. You should probably tread lightly around her today. Tell me about yourself. I'm a scrivener and devotee of well. It's my duty to look after our records and resources. Her chest swells with pride. Farewell. Mr. Well, scrivener. Scrivener. Oh. Grimda. Sick. Possibly this painted eye seems to move whenever you turn your back. Magie.
Hello.
An elderly dwarf surveys the stack. Her skin looks as tough as wrinkled as walnut. Despite her stature, she managed to look down her nose at you. You're welcome to look around, but let the priest and scriveners continue their search. He shouted in his robed figure in withering. We need to give them any other excuse. What they're looking for, maybe I could find it. She sits up, stroking her chin. I could trust you to bring it back, I suppose. Scolds the robed priest again. You certainly couldn't do worse than this lot, anyway. He's made off with an ancient scroll as well. They intended to blaspheme me by selling that which should remain hidden, a secret of 100 visions. Her wire eyebrows arch over the spectacle. The guards caught one of them, but were overzealous in their interrogation. All they could piece together was something about a farmhouse and a road to Dryford. Track the thieves down. I don't care what you do with them, but bring back the scroll. The rewards the presented secret, and so do I. Ancient scroll as well. It's a fine price, a worthy task. What do you need? Question about missing scroll. Ask. Should I hand it no. What's special about the scroll? Why is the god of secrets? Told you that. Chip in it. Wouldn't I? Check. It's a parable. The kind that nourishes the inquisitive mind and poisons the foolish. I'll return the scroll. Dry wood. Aici, cred. Sau aici. Nu, aici. Am fost la Wooden Plains. Nu era nimic. Acolo-i. Ok, continuăm aici. Privanier. Entry in the archives. Nu era unul aici. Trebuia să vorbesc. Îmi save, poate mă omoară ăștia. Ah.
That's settled.
Nu, n-am vrut să intru acolo. Doar am glumit, bineînțeles. Nu te duc, nu te duc.
That's settled.
Fratele.
Nice and slow.
Vede perfect, n-avea nicio șansă. Travel. Vaniers. Cred că trebuie să găsim pe aia întâi. The well. Symbols of the page are right shifted. I don't need to look at it. Ok. Am explorat și asta. Am fost la catacombes. Brackenbury. Să vedem care trebuie la catacombe aici. Slaver from Rhodes has arrived asking counsel and businessman. 8 zile pleacă. Mai este. Atunci vreau să văd care treaba aici la catacombe. Dalton, this elderly man paces back and forth, taking short, hobbled steps. His gaze is distant, and beneath it are dark rings of many restless nights. He appears to be having a conversation with someone who isn't there. The way you fought, cutting down 2 at a time, we shared quite a victory, you and I. Who you're talking to? Except you start, by the flame. For just a moment I thought I heard her. It's her hand on his chest catching his breath. What troubles you? Just the memories of my youth. Northwatch Rangers, trials and adventures from a lifetime ago. Jakey said. Of late, the memory of lost battles and fallen friends has been especially vivid. Tell me about those memories. It's been nearly 60 years. We were known throughout the Drywood then. Thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting couples and inspiring songs. The wrinkles around his eyes dipping. That was until we faced Pelig Dane. It was a wizard whose experiments in necromancy left the trails of bodies, some reanimated, from Sully's Vale to Midwood, track him as he fell towards the Vidian republics. Catching him was just west of Lake of Drowned Tombs. We were fools. Seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his power. Wise man, I've ordered a retreat. Not me. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out. When I woke, my rangers, Mina, were all dead. Looks empty. He holds empty air in his arm. It was Rowena. And now you heard a woman's voice. I know it sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her. A voice just over my shoulder calling to me in my dreams. At night, I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea that someone down there waiting for me. I even ventured below, though I damn near cost my life, he says. Half the war as I was in my youth. I search every grave and rathole as it is, stuck with the feeble body and the agonizing notion of my love. Somehow down there, beyond my help. I'll search the catacombs. There's an entrance southwest of here, the other side of the canal. Wipes his eyes. Truly a gift from the gods. If there's anything, you can find her. Noroc că fix acolo mă duceam. acabat cu zombilei. Nu? Salvăm. Nu știu cât de puternici sunt ăștia în catacombe aici. Okay. Issues foul-smelling sludge ebbs in the trench. As you approach the dead man, you can feel the faint traces of his soul lingering, stunned uncertainty holding it in place. When you near, without warning, the soul hurries towards you, as though you were a solitary light in the dark and gloom of this place, come to usher it away. Its essence invades your consciousness. You're in a different body now, walking deep into the catacombs, cloaked in a dark robe with a mask pulled over your face. You're following a familiar path along the canal, leading to a room built around the statue of a figure wearing a robe, much like yours, plus weight, cloaked in hoods and shadows. Ahead is another figure dressed like you, traveling in the same direction. You don't know his name, and don't know how it's supposed to be. Out of darkness, something monstrous grabs the other figure. You turn to flee, but find yourself face to face with the troll. The panic pounding through your brain is interrupted by razor-edged teeth and claws. You snap yourself out of dead man's memory. The corpse lies on the damp and grimy ground. His hood and mask are missing, and his clothes are shredded. Right, look like you almost lost. Looking for me. It happens for time tie-dye. We are a watcher, aren't you? It's in a great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak in souls. Usually, such individuals become elders, or a lone set of tracks in the snow. I wouldn't have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see. But looking at you, I'm not so sure. Where am I? Believe it or not, once I've rejoiced to know I'd pick a travel far in search of something great. But even those gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical in your abilities before. I can't say if I've met a real watcher before. Oh, don't worry about him. Just like doing that from time to time seems to cheer him up. But just let him. Once you've seen a few times, the shock wears off. The time he goes a little strange in the face, I try to see it if I can hear anything. Doesn't work so far. See if I can get him to tell me what your spirit said. Ok. Continuăm. Se pare că trol pe aici. Facem așa. Facem așa. Cam direct pe ăla. Vă laps? Ce faci? Am auzit un clingănit. Balloon. This yellow orange fruit found in old Vela. These gems that bear a similar yellow orange color. They're often cut like rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. Most of the world's known Velan mines have long since dried up, and the stone has been one of the most sought after. Ani. Nu, nu. N-am vrut asta, asta. Am un save, că nu se știe care treabă pe aici. Gol. Trebuia ceva slow. Monk s-a oprit.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Ready, Watcher.
Ok. Du-te aici, mă. Ești tu, Nino.
Dead on!
Ce facem noi aici? Trebuie să-i dai unde asta.
Dead
Hai
on!
că e easy asta. Asta e trollul care l-a omorât pe ăla, cred.
Yeah.
Sunt trapuri pe aici. Care era X. X se oprește de tot. X. Acos. Deocamdată n-am întâlnit nimic mai puternic decât trollul ăla. Am dat. Creatori de astea. Tu dai pe ăla.
Let's go.
Deci tu așa. Tu? Vino aici.
Not very helpful.
Dead on!
Easy. Schelet acolo. Vessel bone. Which soul this particular night. So. Nu, dai pe asta. Da, confuse lui ăla. Care e asta?
Yes? That's not very
Let's go.
Lo
Sure.
ăla să ne ataci. Scroll. Up tot. Am F5 aici.
That's settled. Wayfair sailmaker is made.
Human skeleton. Easy de omorât.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Little wizard.
Sailmaker is made.
Fa ceva damage. Nu, da. Bani. Medium armor. Nu-i rău. Fighter.
Sailmaker is made.
Să dai stun-ul ăsta.
I have them!
Huh? Sure.
Okay. Change. Eorn? What the fuck? Băiatul, de ce ești în catacombi singur? This small old man appears to have pulled together some crates and scraps of clothes to make a rather sorry-looking little camp. The thick fur on his limb is matted, and his clothing smeared with blackening grime. He looks startled as you enter, his eyes widening in alarm.
Gods keep you.
Hello there. Not expecting any visitor down in this part. What are you doing here? I've been a little down on my luck lately. I didn't have anywhere to stay, so I thought I'd come here. Nobody pokes around in the catacombs much, not until you, anyway. It's less dangerous places to live as a meager of life. You're hiding from someone, something. Yeah, I guess that's plain enough to see. Very well, it's true. I've been hiding from the knights down here, but it isn't what you think. It was an accident. It's been hard for me here in Defiance Bay. Suppose I thought if I get involved in city business, if I made it the right friends, it will get easier in time. They did, really. I made a name for myself, a place. People actually listen to me when I talk. Well, they used to. People can get very passionate about these things. We're discussing, I think it was shipping agreements, all of the things to fight over. But this one night, this man, he got very angry. I think maybe he'd had a little too much at the inn. I guess he didn't like a normal talking back at him. Struck him. Came towards me. I hit him. And he went over like a tree. He struck his head on the way down. Turns out he was a knight. The Crucible Knights won't care what happened. Just want me gone. You won't let me live on long enough to see the ropes. Please. At you with pleading express. Just want to get out of the city. Say I can get money for a passage. I won't trouble anyone again, I swear. Live quietly, but you can please. Can tell them I hear. Okay, this should be enough to buy a passage out of Defiance Bay. This is... I can possibly... Should pass me on the city and well away. This will save me. Not sure I could ever thank you enough. But here, take this. I hope you use in your journey. A bit for gloves. You have my long-lasting gratitude, friend. I should get ready. Ok. Sper că am făcut bine. Cărți. Ok. Continuăm. Mi-a dat niște gloves. Crit multiplier. Damage multiplier. Dexterity. Hand-eye coordinates and balance of grace. Crit, yay. Okay.
Wraithis, Ailmis, Maidmoon.
ooze. Nature unic. Dăm un save. Nu știu dacă am făcut bine să salvez pe ăla, da? Vedea în viitor. Cât mai am până la... Am destul. Este ceva până acolo.
Sure.
Nu. Voi dica. No, trebuie să explorăm tot aici.
That's it! Let's go! Let's go!
Dead on.
Oh, good.
Easy. Latul ăla. N-au nicio șansă vizor de asta.
Let's see what lies this way.
Așa-am zis. Așa-am zis, mă.
Hello? Hello?
Ce-am zis, mă. Mai sunt trapuri aici.
Not to alarm you, but I'm slowly dying of poison.
Ok. Continuăm.
Hello?
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 Ah, ce să ne fac. League of Thane. A long figure tattered in robes shuffles across the chamber, muttering under his breath. As you approach, the figure halts and swivels its head towards you. Its haggard visage is a labyrinth of wrinkles and soars overgrown by moss-like beard. What's this? Who disturbs Helig's work? Its voice rattles and gurgles like a drowning man. Dalton leans back and bursts in raucous laugh. His threadbone robes drift apart, revealing an amulet. A ragged wound running from across chest to throat. It spatters black, viscous fluid on the floor, and that old fool is still alive. I do hope he still doesn't bear a grudge for that incident a very long time. Dalton believes the Rona is in the catacombe. Ah, would say that if you were to retrieve my grimoire from Moidred, let you in the secret. A bit the secret, huh? You'll try, but you'll stand up dead. Băiatul. Și cine-s eu? Voices from the past. Și cine e ăsta, da,
Let's go.
ne jucăm cu morții noi aici. Necromancii și de-astea. Doar cu magiat. Cred. Forward amulet. A soul falls within the bloodstone like a caged still gear. It fills with fierce, restless energy. Who are you? See an image of a mind, the mind of a woman in heavy leather armor wearing twig daggers. Next to her is a man, young and handsome. Calls her Reina. The vision sifts to a windswept plain next to a lake. 50 men and women in matching leather lay dead, their bodies contorted and deformed by some sinister sorcery. One else falls among them, her body collapsing next to the young man you saw earlier. It's too weak to speak, but the name Dalton appears in your mind. A lone figure strides across the battlefield, barely bothering you to step over a corpse. His eyes are filled with natural light and fixed on Rowena. He reaches out to her, and what little life remains in her body departs. He takes the amulet from around her neck. You feel her anguished soul trapped within. The final contemptuous glance at the fall of Dalton, the man departs. To find you. It pulses with warmth. It fills your mind with memories of a young man who was both bold and courageous, generous. With fear and despair gnaw this image away until all you can feel are cold, crimson walls pressing against you, something lonesome feeding off you. Years fade into decades. What do you want? The image you imagine is shattering the soul inside, raising and dissipating the stars. No. Is it? Facem un rest aici că
You know, there are accounts of watchers in all of the regions I've visited. If the adventuring life doesn't work out for you, you could always read souls for coin, give people advice, tell them which family they're related to, and whom they should duel for past.
probably save them fighting off beasts. In case my grandma.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Am găsit amuletul ăla. Lady. Un save aici. Sus, ce se află? Stai.
Wayface, Elmis, Metu.
Crap.
And the fire shows me something new.
Medium armor. Atus. On.
I'll take a look.
Spell damage multiplier. Uuu. Asta e. 10% spell damage. Bueno. Muy bueno. Deci damage e ceva. Acolo. Și cum? Partea nu nimic? Uite-te. Hai să mergem înapoi să dăm ăla. Uidica. Era ăla. Biceps. Alton.
Gods keep you.
You find show me the amulet, but not as you expected. I used to wear this. Where did you get it? From your old adversary Helig. He trapped her inside. So they decided. Is here back with me. Perhaps a present even like this will bring me peace. Isn't what you want to hear, but releasing her into the cycle would be best for both of you. Destroy it, but to have her back after so long, I couldn't bear to lose her again, having her. In any case, it's your choice now. In whatever time I have left, this will be enough. However close to winning her in my dreams to relive our memories together. Please take this. From my old adventure days, I think it's time to finally let them go. Da ceva. Big one-handed club. Bruce damage prone flank. No bad, no bad, no bad. Packs collected, lost to bandits. Cum pizda mate. 100? No. Păi deci... I-am pe aia degeaba acolo. Bine, am luat 600. Pierdut. 100, deci ok. Dar cu asta continuăm data viitoare.